Hi everyone, a warm welcome back to this channel, and for those of you who are new here, my name is Freddy, a warm welcome too. So lately I'm having a little bit of an issue with my Avro bike such that I find it a little bit unstable to roll it around in its folded form. As mentioned earlier in the Avro bike introductory video, the rear triangle and front fork of this bike is slightly wider as compared to trifold bikes of similar design. This means to say, if you are trying to roll this around in the stock easy wheels with the slightly added width, it is definitely going to add some level of instability to it. So the second issue stems from the fact that I've had the rear fenders and rear racks removed in order to save some weight. This means to say, in order for me to push this around, I will first have to tilt it before I'm able to push it around. This brings the suspension block really close to the ground as I'm tilting it, increasing the risk of the suspension block hitting the ground, especially on uneven surfaces. So I thought maybe it's really time for me to look at some wheel extenders to add some level of stability, as well as some larger easy wheels to raise the suspension block off the ground. So in today's video, I'm going to install some Mark Z wheel extenders as well as some 80mm easy wheels, hoping to resolve these issues. So wish me luck, and I really hope it works. Let's get down to it. Alright, so this is a classic case of gay kiang. So what I did wrongly was to mount the easy wheels onto the extender first before mounting the extender onto the frame. So what happened is that my access to this mounting hole here is blocked off, so I have to redo everything again. But before that, let me just show you something. This is really cool. The easy wheel just spins non-stop with all the ceramic bearing. Yeah, but I know, it's practically useless, but just good to know that, it rolls really well. Okay, I won't wait for it to stop. If not, it's gonna take probably a few minutes. So let me just get down to undoing the wheels and mounting it correctly. So I'm just going to mount one end of the extender in there first. I'm not sure what this is, but you can see that it is some washer with grooves on it. I'm guessing that it is supposed to provide some grip and prevent the extender from rotating under load. So I'm just going to place it between the frame, the rear triangle, as well as the extender, this way. But if you know that this is incorrect, please let me know in the comment box below, because I'm just really trying to guess my way through. Alright, so I'll just do the same for the other side of the mounting bracket, but not overly tighten it because there are still some adjustments to be made. I purposely have this extended so that I can have a good grasp of the orientation of how this is supposed to be mounted. So I'm just going to retract it later. So what's really cool about this Mark Z wheel extender is this connecting column. This basically allows the shaft to be slightly extendable and adjustable in that sense, and it's really better as compared to the old designs. So I have here with me an old wheel extender, and you can see the design is such that the shaft comes in a fixed length, usually made to be slightly longer. And how this is being installed in the past is that all of us will have to put in like multiple washers in here before we are able to fit it down and tighten it. But because of the fact that this comprises of multiple washers, right, you can imagine that once under load, there's a good chance or potential that the wheel extender will move because of the weight that is being exerted on it. Whereas in contrast, if you have a design like that where the mounting points are firmly mounted onto the frame, and you just simply have this column adjusted and tightened correctly, I think there's a lesser likelihood of this wheel extender to move or shift under load. So yeah, this is one of the cool features of this Mark Z wheel extender that I like. Okay, now that we are quite happy with the mounting, so let's just torque everything down nicely to make sure that it's nice and tight and secured. Okay, all good. Alright, and finally down to installing the 80mm easy wheels. So let's just get it down nice and tight as well. Really love how this thing spins. On this side as well. I'll just grip onto the shaft so that I can get a nice and tight mounting. Yep, all done. Okay, all done and literally rolling off now. Bye.